you so much, everybody. We are going to continue with our class. We have to continue. I will read the agenda for today. The agenda is going to be number 1, welcome. After, we are going to have the reflection. We are going to have a video about emotional content. I need you to watch this video. I know that you already watched it before, but we are going to learn a lot about this video. Then we are going to have the summarizing, the fourth point, and it's going to be about comparatives and superlatives rules. Singing a song, Take Me Out to the Ball Game, time to read American Indians. We are going to continue with this very important history of United States. Number 7, contents. Hair pulse and fitness is going to be our content for today. And we are going to have a special content because it's CLIL. And what is the meaning of? The meaning of is that we are studying other subjects in English. And number 8, the practice book. And finally, the ending, the question and answer. Let's continue with our reflection, please. Hello, good afternoon, people. Welcome to a new class. Today is Wednesday, July 15, 2020. Wednesday, July 15, 2020. And we are going to have a different class. We are not going to have comparative grammar class. But in the practice book, I need you check out the exercises about or comparatives. And this is going to help you to answer these exercises. If you have a question, remember that I will be on chat. And also, on question and answer part, you can ask me whatever you want, and I will answer you. Thank you so much. Let's start. We continue with our reflection. Our reflection says, it's very important to our reflection says, never stop learning because life never stop teaching. It's very important that every time we live our life, we are gonna learn a lot of things, not only academic things. We are gonna learn a lot of things, and they are gonna help us when we grow up, when the future. Well, we are gonna continue with our emotional content. I want you to watch the next video. It talks about cooperative learning. We have to be cooperative with all people. All people. There are no weaks, no strong. There are no heavy person. All we are people, and we are gonna learn about this video. Let's enjoy it. After to watch this video with a lot of learning, we are gonna have a part of summarizing. This is called warm-up for the last class. We were studying the comparative rules. I know that some of you got problems, so I wanted to learn more about the rules of comparatives, and these rules are gonna help us on superlatives that are gonna be the same. It says this word it's downloaded from one word Woodward English. It says the dog is faster than elephant. In other words, the dog is fast than elephant. We have to know that the original adjective of this comparative is fast. If we use the comparative, we are gonna add er, and it's gonna be faster. But if I wanna say a superlative, is gonna be the horse is the fastest animal in all the planet. It can be or all this place. And the horse is bigger than the dog. The elephant is the heaviest. The dog is more energetic than the elephant. In the rule, it says, very important. We are going to study only comparative. The superlatives we have to study 2 weeks later on the future. We are going to wait to study this column. It says one syllable. Fast, faster. Young, younger. One syllable. One syllable. Fast. The letter A. One syllable and ending with the letter E. Nice, I will add only R. Nicer. Strange, stranger. One syllable consonant plus short vowel plus consonant. For example, big, bigger. I add another G. Hot, hotter. I add another T. 2 syllables ending in Y. Happy, I change the letter Y and to letter I and I add ER. Happier. Crazy, crazier. 2 or more syllable. Famous, beautiful. More famous, more beautiful. Here I add the word add ER at the end of the adjective. And the common exceptions, good is gonna be better, bad is gonna be for worse. I want to study this because this is gonna be the summarizing about this content, and you are gonna use it in your practice book and in another classes. Well, we continue after a reflection, after we watch the video, after the summarizing. We are gonna continue with our son, Take Me Up to the Ball Game. Page 102, reading facts. Remember that the class always is gonna begin with our reading son, or reading part son on this case, because we already finished the unit number 3 is the son from the unit number 3. After we finish the unit 4, we are gonna continue with the son from unit number 4. Let's listen and let's try to sing. We are learning to sing this song, or we are singing this song by 3 weeks. It's time to you try to do it alone. Remember that the song is gonna help us to pronounce better our English, to pronounce better our words. It's gonna help you to the pronunciation, it's gonna help you to speaking skill. Well, let's continue with the reading. Today we are going to read the page 42, 43, 44, 45, and 46. We are going to continue learning about the history of United States. Well, we are going to continue with our student book. The page that we are going to work is page 38, 38. Page 38, and it's gonna be a CLIL content. This is gonna be about science content. We are gonna learn a very important course to take our pulse. Listen to your pulse. And we had an exercise after the reading. It says, read and circle T true or F false. What we have here, we have a reading, we have a passage about how the hair blocks the blood, and this is called pulse. In other words, en español, como nuestro corazón bombea sangre a nuestro cuerpo, y eso cuando nosotros lo sentimos en nuestras venas, esto es llamado pulso. Así lo llamaremos, pulso. Vamos a aprender cómo tomar el pulso. How to listen to your pulse. It says, the heart rate is the number of times your heart beats in a minute. For that reason, it's called BPM. In other words, beats per minute. Pulsos por minuto. It is also called your pulse rate, as your hair pumps blood around your body. You can feel a pulse in the blood vessels close to the skin surface, such as on your breast or neck. O lo podemos tomar, dice aquí, en la muñeca o en el cuello, nuestro pulso, ¿verdad? Solo con los dedos. If you take your pulse when you are relaxing, you can find your resting heart rate. The lower your resting heart rate, the fitter you are. Your heart rate changes all the time. It is faster when you exercise or have a fever. ¿Se pone más rápido nuestro corazón cuando tenemos fiebre o cuando hacemos ejercicio? Recordemos de que nuestro corazón es un músculo. And it's slower when you are resting. Y se pone muy lento cuando estamos descansando. Por ejemplo, cuando estamos durmiendo, vamos a tener menos pulsaciones por minuto que cuando estamos corriendo o estamos enfermitos. In general, athletes have lower resting heart rates than most people because exercise makes their hair stronger and more efficient. Esto es muy cierto. En general, los atletas tienen menos latidos de su corazón, ya que como es un músculo, y lo pasan ejercitando, hacen a su corazón más fuerte y más eficiente. One way to see if you are in good shape is to check how long it takes for your hair to slow down after exercising. This is called your recovery hair rate. If your pulse slows down quickly after exercising, you are in a good shape. Si hacemos ejercicio y hacemos mucho ejercicio, nuestro corazón se va a acelerar y baja su ritmo rápidamente, es que estamos en excelente forma. Pero si se queda latiendo mucho tiempo, es que necesitamos nosotros verificar qué le pasa a nuestro corazón. Only a doctor can measure your pulse. True or false? One more time. And type your answer on the chat. Only a doctor can measure your pulse. ¿Solo el doctor puede medir tu pulso? Excellent, false. Much of you are typing the correct answer. False. Es falso. All the people can measure your pulse. Your pulse is the same before and after you exercise. your pulse is the same before and after you exercise? Excellent. Some of you said false. Number 3, an athlete's resting heart rate is lower than an average person. ¿Los latidos del corazón de un atleta son menores que los de una persona normal? True, very good, true. And number 4, your recovery heart rate tells you about your physical condition? True or false? Excellent, very good, true. Our hair is very important because tell us if our body is okay. ¿Nos puede decir nuestro corazón que si nuestro cuerpo está bien? Sí, lo puede hacer. Nosotros debemos de medir nuestro pulso. Y aquí tenemos una cláusula muy importante. Materials a clock with a second hand. ¿Cómo vamos a medirlo? Con un relojito. Take your resting pulse for 1 minute and recover it in the chair. Run in a place for 5 minutes. Corre en un lugar por 5 minutos. Then take your pulse, rest for a minute, and take your pulse again. Y lo vamos a tomar el pulso después de correr. And calculate your recovery rate using this format. Pulse after raining, pulse 1 minute later in recovering date. Well, 1 minute later in recovery rate. And I have here a very good information. It says recovery rate hit 50 or more BPM, beats per minute, you are an athlete. De 50 a más, tú eres un atleta. 35 to 49 BPM, you are in a good shape. Estás en buena forma. 26 to 34 BPM, you should exercise more. De 26 a 34 debes ejercitarte más. Less than 25 BPM, you should start to exercise immediately. Sorry, you should start to exercise immediately. Menos de 25 latidos por minuto, debe de ejercitarse inmediatamente, porque nuestro corazón corre un riesgo. Después de ver esto, vamos a incluir un video. I will include a video about another channel, cerca de otro canal, Science Kids, to you learn better how to take the pulse, para que tú aprendas mejor cómo tomar el pulso.
Hi guys, do you want to try something neat? Take these 2 fingers, now hold them on the side of your neck, right next to your throat. If you hold them still for just a moment, you'll start to feel something bumping around in there. That is your pulse, the feeling of blood moving through your body. And that means you're actually feeling your heart beating. Your heart is always beating, all day and all night, even when you're asleep. It can never take a break because it has a very important job. It moves your blood all around your body. And your heart can do that because it's actually a muscle. You have muscles all over your body that help you move, like muscles in your legs that you can use to run and muscles in your jaw for chewing yummy food. But your heart is the hardest working muscle of them all. Now make a fist with your hand. That's about how big your heart is. It may seem kind of small, but it's incredibly strong, and it's the constant squeezing of your heart muscle that keeps all that blood flowing. But why does your blood have to move around in the first place? Well, you can think of your blood as working kind of like a delivery truck. It carries lots of what your body needs in order to keep going, especially oxygen. You've probably heard of it before. Oxygen is the gas in the air that people and a lot of other animals need to live. When you breathe in, you're bringing oxygen into your lungs, and your blood is there to soak up all that oxygen, and with the help of your heart, send it all over your body, to your head and to your feet, and everywhere in between. As your blood gets pumped around, all of the different parts of your body take the oxygen from it, and they use it to do their jobs, whether that's making your leg muscles move so you can run, or helping your stomach take care of that sandwich you had for lunch. But your body also has a bunch of stuff that it needs to get rid of, especially a gas called carbon dioxide. So after your blood drops off its shipment of oxygen, it also picks up that waste and hauls it off. When your blood gets back to your heart, it gets pushed to the lungs once again, where the blood drops off the carbon dioxide and picks up more oxygen. So when you breathe in, you're breathing in oxygen that goes into your blood. And when you breathe out, you're breathing out the carbon dioxide that your body has gotten rid of. Now, it sounds like a long journey, but your heart can pump blood to every part of your body in less than 1 minute. And your heart beats at least 100,000 times every day. So at any point during your day, your heart is sending blood to your lungs and out to the rest of your body and back to your lungs again all at once. That's some serious work. But have you ever noticed your heart beating faster when you've been running around for a while? That's your heart working extra hard. When you're running, jumping, and playing around, your body needs more oxygen and other nutrients to do that extra work. So your heart has to work harder to send all of those good things to the parts of your body that need them, and to get rid of all the extra waste. So the more you exercise your body, the more you exercise your heart. Now, who's up for some jumping jacks to get our hearts beating faster? And if there's something that you'd like to learn more about, just let us know by asking an adult to help you. Leave a comment below or email us at kids@thescishow.com. And we'll see you next time.
We are going to continue with our class for the next page. It's impossible to make it on the computer. I will help you, and we are going to do an Olympic training. What are we going to do? As you can see here, a blanket, a balloon, a ball, and a lot of feeling. Let's start with Olympic training. Espérate. Our station number 1 is gonna be sit-ups for 1 minute. Sit-ups for 1 minute. What are we gonna do? Look at me. Sit-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For 1 minute, let's do it. You have to do it. Station number 2, jumping jacks. Jumping jacks, 2 minutes. What are jumping jacks? Look at me. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Let's do it. 2 minutes. Station number 3, drill a ball. Drill a ball for 1 minute. What is drill? Look at my ball. Drill a ball for 1 minute. For 1 minute. In the station number 4 is the ending of our Olympic training. Is hit a balloon by 2 minutes. Look at me. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. You are gonna do it. And we are it. Well, with this we finish our class. It's time to make the practice book. You are gonna do it. Remember, with the exercises that we learned, you will develop the pages from practice book. It's very important to make fitness because this is gonna help us to be healthy. If you have a question, we'll be here. Is the time for question and answer. Remember to complete your practice book. we have to continue with our comparative. We have to check it out which exercises we made. Well, that's all, and we are gonna continue with our question and answer part. I will be on chat. If you have a question, I'm here. Thank you so much.